Hello, welcome back to 3D Drawing for Model Railway. Going to continue on working with the bogey area today, trying to get some more of the detail stuff added on here, and hopefully we'll get most of the detailing done today, and we can look at things like couplings and bogey mounting points on the next episode. Depends on how far we get today, really. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to look to draw on the bogies here are these springs. I'm not going to worry too much about this hole at the top that goes through the frame. I don't think it's going to be seen, and it'll probably fill in with resin anyhow. So I'm going to put these two springs dampers on the front here. So realistically, because we're only drawing half of it, we've only got to draw one of them. So we're going to draw on, obviously make sure your bogey radio check's done. Draw on the front part of the bogey here. And if we have a look now, the height of these, this goes from the top to the bottom of these parts here. So just going to draw a rectangle and sort of have a look how far across it comes. So not far off of coming all the way over. So let's go for something like 2 millimeters by, let's go for 0.7 mil. Is that going to be too thick? Yeah, probably. Let's go 0.5 then. Reduce that in height, and we'll draw height. Dimension from the top there. 0.8, that looks for me. And then we can extrude that. Is mil going to be okay? It's about 6 inches. Yeah, we'll go for that. Okay, let's do a pattern, feature, and select that. It's going to pick the end up. It's a pain because I don't want to drag the end down. Let's do that extrusion, edit that, do this new body, and then we can pattern it down. Direction, vertically down. Two of them. So we've got 2 millimeters. Thinking about maybe do we want to make this a little bit higher? Just have a quick inspection what the distance from that point to that is. 0.7. So we can move this 0.7 top. Which would then mean we've got, if we check this now, it should be 0.8 here. Yeah, so if we move that pattern down to 2.3, I'm just generating a bit of spacing here for that damper. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. And then we can combine, no, we don't even need to do that, because when we draw the circle for the damper on, it will automatically combine that with the back. So we've got a small bit at the top. I don't think I'm going to draw that little gap there, because I don't think it'll be noticeable. So I'm just going to draw the large and then the small coming down from that. Okay, so we draw a sketch on the bottom surface there. We can slice through so we can see what we're drawing on. And we're going to find a midpoint. Yeah, I'm going to go midpoint. I'm going to go midpoint across. I'm going to draw it as 1 millimeter, and then it will be just touching at the back there. So we've got the midpoint. We can extrude that down. Let's spin that back round. So we're looking at the right bit. So we know we've got 2.3. So if we bring that down, do 2.3 divided by 2. That will automatically come halfway, and then we can just draw off of that bottom surface, do slice again. I'm going to do this a little bit smaller, 0.8 millimeters in diameter. So we're going from midpoint 0.8, extrude. And do the same again, 2.3 divided by 2, and join. That should automatically all link up. Is that not 2.3 between these? No, it's 1.8. So let's just go back and change that extrusion. So that'll be 1.8 divided by 2. And it doesn't matter about the bottom one because it will just cut into the base there. How does that look compared to this? That, to me, the dampers look a little bit taller. I'm just going to go back and edit this sketch then. I'm just going to maybe make that 0.5. It's going to play around with it a little bit. We edit that feature to 2.5. No, it would be 2.7. Make it even top and bottom. And we'll have to change these dampers. Before we do that, so inspect the distance between there, so it's 2.2. Yeah, I think that's a little better. Let's have a look at this picture. Yeah. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw there's a triangular feature on the side of these. I'm going to come onto the outside because we don't want to mirror this part across if we draw it on the inside. We're going to draw it on the outside part, draw it on the face there, and let's slice through so we can see what we're looking at. Okay, so we're going to go from there down, project on that surface there, and we can snap to it. Like that, so snap into the back panel here. And define distance from the inside there to the bottom, 0.75. There we go. If we do the same on the bottom part, so we're going to come up there, snap to that, and define distance there, 0.75. Select those two triangles, and then we can extrude them. I'm just going to go 0.2. We'll join. Okay, and we can just check now in the bogey part. We've got some separate bodies, which is the wheels is fine, that bogey, and both wheels, which is absolutely fine. If we just rename these, I'm going to do wheel 1 and wheel 2, just so we can identify those two bodies easily. Okay, so that's that part of the bogey drawn there. Okay, so I'm going to now do some detail on the axle here. So we've got like a dome section in the middle and 4 nuts around the outside. So we create a sketch on the front here. Bring a circle. Let's go something like 1.3 millimeters. And then extrude this forward. So I think maybe 0.2 might be enough. Okay, fill at the top. Let's try chord length, see what that does. That's not going to work. Let's try variable. So it going to give us what we want. Do that edge. think we're going to get 0.65 in this first box. That's going to work, and that gives us that domed effect. Okay, now we'll draw the nuts on there. I'm going to use the polygon for that, I think. Okay, so I'm going to start with one about this position here. Let's go for 0.15 in diameter. And we're going to put that dimension to the midpoint. That's what we'll do. So we'll go height from the midpoint as 0.4, and then the distance from the midpoint 0.7. No, that's too much. Yeah, 0.72. Extrude that 3 millimeters. Let's go too big. Let's go for 0.2. That looks better. Tell that to join onto there. And then we can pattern that. So if we do circular pattern, features, select that feature, axis, will it be the midpoint? No, it won't. If we pick that circle there, that edge of that circle, add it in. That works. Probably need to rotate it around a little bit though. So we're going to go back in, edit the sketch. I'm just going to increase the height here. Let's go for 0.5. You can drag this back across. 0.65. That was a little bit better than it did. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. So I just edit that sketch here again. So we come up 0.5 across 0.65 and 0.15. There's this polygon. And then that's put those all the way around there. Okay, so looking at the photos, I don't think there's a massive amount extra we can add in to the bogey detail wise. So I think I'm going to say that the bogey's pretty much done there. So I'm just going to mirror this all across our different planes, and then we can look at doing the bolster across the middle. Okay, so if we do mirror, and then we do, change up the body, select the body, mirror plane being that back face there. That should mirror across okay. Okay, and then if we mirror that body again, and this time we can use that inside face, which is essentially the midpoint. Then we've got that bogey going all the way across. At the moment, I'm not going to be worried about the wheel sets, because as I say, it's more of a, actually no, let's do that. Let's mirror those two bodies, and we'll use the mid plane. We've got 4 wheels there, and then we can use that to work out how it actually sits with the bolster and the coupling pocket. Okay, so I think they're going to call this episode at the end here. I think we've got to a point where it's logical to stop, and then the next episode we'll come and look at drawing the bolsters and stuff underneath, and what we're going to do about digging the underframe out on this one to fit the wheels in. But I think it looks okay. It looks a representation of what we're trying to achieve on these. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So I hope you've enjoyed that. You're able to follow along. And if you have, please like, subscribe, and leave any comments you feel interested in. Thanks.